Obsidian Entertainment has had a very turbulent last few weeks, to say the very least. On one end, you have a lot of people who are very excited for their upcoming RPG Avowed. On top of this, it's gotten very good reviews in terms of the previews that a lot of content creators and other people have already played so far. But on the other end, there has been controversy in regards to this game's monetization practices, specifically with the pre-orders and the 5-day early access for $90 and this game being released for $70. There's also been issues in regards to the FPS because they're only targeting 30 FPS for this game. They also had their art director come out on Twitter and make a lot of questionable statements, even getting in Twitter fights with Elon Musk. Like I said, it's been a very interesting last few weeks for Obsidian. But it just got a hell of a lot more interesting because Obsidian Entertainment at the Game Awards just revealed The Outer Worlds 2. They are now going to have 2 big-ass RPGs dropping in 2025. But before we get into the trailer and why I think Outer Worlds 2 could be hitting another perfect storm here for Obsidian Entertainment, thank you so much for over 870 subscribers. If you are new to the channel, you like gaming news, gaming reviews with RPGs and action-adventure type of games, and you do like the video you see here, please subscribe and like the video. It helps me out a lot. Now, let's get into the trailer. Right off the rip, I am really excited for what they have shown in this trailer. I thought it was a great trailer that brought a lot of humor in and brought that same vibe that we really enjoyed from the original Outer Worlds game back into this game. Now, the Outer Worlds, the original, wasn't the greatest game of all time, but it definitely was hitting at the right perfect moment with Fallout 76 being the buggy blunder that it was. They also opened this trailer with a Fallout 3 Part 2 New Vegas joke. I really appreciated that as someone who's a huge fan of that game and wants Obsidian to make another Fallout or Elder Scrolls kind of side game. But that's besides the point. Now, this whole trailer is pretty much predicated on they did everything bigger and everything better that we liked from the first game. The combat already looks more fluid, looks more fun. The different weapons that they've shown in this trailer look pretty damn crazy. The melee weapons look insane with some crazy effects on them, with this big saw two-handed weapon that you can use. The guns look really cool as well. They have a lot of really interesting ones here. Some that are just automatic blasters. Some other ones that you're literally shooting out some like bug type creatures that I'm assuming damage people over time. They have some enemies in this game that also look cool. The little lizards with the goggles I think are awesome. This gigantic magma weapon. You have stealth mechanics here. You also have this infrared stealth thing that you can put on. You have throwables that you can shoot and blow up. All of the stuff that they have shown in this trailer looks really fun, looks really cool, and I think just in general fits the vibe that the Outer Worlds wants to hit so damn well. They also make a very interesting joke at the end of this trailer talking about not hiring any more idiots, which, with the whole Matt Hansen situation and him talking about racist hiring practices that I'm hoping they're investigating internally, that was probably not the greatest joke to make at the time, but I guess we'll move past it. But like I mentioned, I'm very excited for everything that they showed from this trailer and what we've seen from the game so far. I'm definitely excited to hop back into the world of the Outer Worlds. Now, in addition to this, I really think this game could potentially hit another perfect storm for Obsidian Entertainment. What was the last big space RPG that we had? It was Bethesda's Starfield, and this game was a huge disappointment for a lot of Bethesda fans and a lot of other people who were just excited for this game in general. I don't think it's exceeded anybody's expectations. On top of this, they had the DLC for Starfield that was even more of a disappointment because it was a DLC that we were hoping at least fixed a lot of the problems that everybody had with the base game. Me, myself, I played through Starfield, I played through the DLC, and I was left disappointed at almost every turn. There were a couple good things about the game, but I definitely think myself and a lot of other people are going to go and now look for that experience that we wanted in Starfield here in the Outer Worlds 2. Now, to actually steal this thunder again away from Bethesda would be a pretty big success for Obsidian Entertainment. They've already done it once with the original Outer Worlds, a game that came out and was a good game, but it wasn't exceptional, at least in my opinion. It was just way better than Fallout 76, and people turned to the Outer Worlds because they could get a lot better of a quote-unquote Bethesda-like experience in the Outer Worlds than they could get in Fallout 76, and I really think the same thing could be happening here with The Outer Worlds 2, like I mentioned, and Starfield. But to do this, they can't release a mediocre experience. The Outer Worlds 2 does have to be what is promised. A twice as big world with a ton of new weapons, more polished and more fun combat throughout the game, hopefully a lot of actual meaningful choices within the game, and great characters that you can relate to, and a really good narrative and good dialogue, etc. All of this stuff needs to be here in The Outer Worlds 2 if they actually want to steal Bethesda's thunder here. And I think that's what they are leaning into. I think that's what they want. I think that's how this game can succeed, as I've mentioned. However, they have to, again, make a better than mediocre experience here. They have to make a game that is actually high quality, because the last thing that they want to do is be compared to Starfield in regards to this is Starfield 2 or this is another Starfield. They want to be, this is the improved Starfield. This is what Starfield should have been. But obviously we're going to have to wait and see as more gameplay and more trailers come out. The Microsoft money right now for Obsidian is in full force. They have two of the biggest RPGs of next year dropping both in the same year. So it's going to be a crazy time for Obsidian. And I think a lot of the excitement for Outer Worlds 2 kind of revolves around on how well Avowed is received. If Avowed comes out and isn't a good game, I think it's going to diminish a lot of the excitement people have for the Outer Worlds 2. But if Avowed comes out and it's an incredible experience and it's received very well, I think the excitement for the Outer Worlds is going to be at an all-time high, and hopefully they can release two very great RPGs within the same year that we can all play and enjoy. Thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know down in the comments what you thought about this trailer. Are you excited for this game? Are you excited for Avowed, or are you staying away from Obsidian? Let me know down below in the comments and why. Also, on top of that, please like this video if you liked the video and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!